Gloucestershire were forced to follow on as Essex took complete control of their opening LV County Championship fixture of the summer at Chelmsford, thanks to their strong four-pronged pace attack. The second day began with Gloucestershire starting their first innings, having dismissed Essex for 364, but it didn't start well. Chris Dent got away with a flash over the slips. But Richard Coftree didn't, as he edged Maurice Chambers to Alvaro Peterson before he troubled the scorers. Gloucestershire debutant Dan Housego almost followed in an identical manner. This time though the ball fell just short of the slips. It was tough going for the visiting batsman against a disciplined Essex attack, and Housego, the former Middlesex player, was lucky to survive. A drop by James Foster is about as rare as a pig in flight. Dent and Housego, however, did show plenty of fight, and despite their difficulties at the crease, they did begin to fashion a useful partnership. Dent in particular began to grow in confidence and form as this pair brought up the 50. Left-hander Dent was the freer of the two, who, as lunch approached, had been able to see off the testing new ball and add 62 runs for the second wicket. Tymon Mills, though, is a bowler to watch this summer. Only 19 years of age, but decidedly quick, he proved to be too fast for Dent, who was yorked on 38. But Housego and his captain, Alex Gidman, were able to see their side through to the break in what had been a hard-fought but fairly even session, according to the scoreboard. If some thought that Gloucestershire had ridden their luck in the morning, then that luck soon ran out. On the resumption, Gidman gave David Masters his first wicket, following on from the 93 he took last summer. 91 for 3 soon became 96 for 4 as Hamish Marshall chipped Chambers to Masters at mid-off to go for 1. Chambers and the slip cordon were convinced that they had Ian Cobain out leg before next ball. He survived that, but still hadn't scored when Chambers missed the pads this time to take out Cobain's off stump. Chambers was bowling a superb spell and was unfortunate not to add Ed Young to his wicket column, the edge again falling a fraction short. Housego's long stay was then ended by Masters on 39, the ball staying low, before Young gave Masters, who'll soon be 34, his third wicket, Foster clinging on well this time. Young was out for 13, Gloucestershire were on 122 for 7. Now it was all about trying to avoid the follow-on, and James Fuller and Will Gidman tried their hardest as they added 26 runs for the 8th wicket. But still 67 runs shy of their target, Fuller on 17 was the latest player to find Mills simply too quick. Gidman too was beaten for pace by the powerful youngster to depart for 14 with a total on 157 for 9. And the innings was wrapped up before tea when Graham Napier yorked Ian Saxelby. Gloucestershire had been bowled out for 180 to trail by 184. Napier was then given the new ball after Gloucestershire were asked by Foster to go and have another go, and more damage was soon to be inflicted on them. Napier found the edge of Dent's bat and he was gone for 5. And after surviving for 11 overs and facing 33 balls, Coftree completed a miserable day by going leg before for his second duck of the day. The decision to give Napier the new cherry was a brilliant one because 2 balls later he struck for a third time as Alex Gidman nicked to Tom Westley. Essex do have to look after Napier due to his fitness problems and he's unlikely to play in all 4-day games. He looked fit and strong enough here though. He was replaced by Masters, who then saw the back of Housego for 17, and the task left for Marshall and the others was becoming an almost impossible one. Indeed, a 2-day finish looked on the cards when Masters struck for a 5th time in the day by having Marshall leg before for 8 at 42 for 5. This was hardly the start of the season the visitors would have been expecting. Bad light at least meant that they will go into day 3. 15 overs were lost at the end and Gloucestershire will now resume on 55 for 5, still needing 129 runs just to make their hosts bat again. A comfortable win for Essex looks the most likely outcome from here.